Alright, nothing worse than buying a hyped up fragrance, giving it a first smell and going, what the flip is this? I hate when that happens. Luckily now I know my own taste well enough that it doesn't happen too often, but one gets slipped by me every now and again. And I definitely made a lot of those boo-boos at the beginning of my fragrance journey. So if you're near the beginning, let's go over some really hyped up ones, some hyped up scent profiles, and let me tell you about them. Maybe it'll help you make a better buying decision before you fall into the hype. A lot of these were hyped up a couple years ago, but not much has changed in the last couple of years. Because this is one I'm sure you see on every flipping list when you get into fragrances. Oh, it's so high quality, it's so wonderful, it's so manly, it's so delicious. Every man, woman, and iguana is gonna be all over you the second you spray this, and $100 million will shower down from the heavens. Yeah. Bentley, for men, intense. Yeah, it's wonderful, but it's manly, and it's leathery. It smells like the inside of a flippin' Bentley, if you spilled a lot of booze in there or something. In the back seat, of course, while you were being chauffeured. But it smells like leather and booze. And I feel like a lot of new frag heads that are like 13 to 24 will watch a video, and like a 47-year-old guy will be like, oh, Bentley for men intense, it's the best. My girl crawls all over me every time I spray it. Well, yeah, your girl might be like 57 years old, man. So it just might not be a good representation of everyone that's watching your videos, and especially when we talk about new frag heads. Not that they're all younger, but there's a higher chance that if you're a younger frag head and you buy this, you might not like it right away. You might smell it and go, oh, that's my uncle, or that's my dad, or that's my geography teacher. All of which I'm pretty sure you don't want to be smelling like, unless your dad or your uncle are flipping awesome, which is possible. So this is one of those ones. It falls into that category. It's so hyped up that I feel like a lot of young bucks get it, and they go, oh, all right, well, I guess I'm forced to wear this for 2 months until I save up to get another fragrance, and then I'm never going to wear that one again, unless I'm going to my aunt's 5th wedding. Then maybe I'll break it out. But yeah, you've been forewarned. And now since I've let you know, you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, please. Going for 1,900 flipping billion subscribers. Today, if we didn't hit it last night, thank you. I haven't checked yet. It's been a busy morning. But I appreciate all of you. Let's keep it flipping moving. The next one, the flipping milestone, is another one. Super hyped up. I feel like a lot of people get it and they're like, what is this? To me, this was love at second sniff. When I first smelled it, I was like, yeah, what's going on here? And then after I smelled it again and again, I smelled a couple other fragrances, and I realized, like, oh, it's actually pretty unique to my collection, and it's pretty wonderful. The only way I could describe it is like a salty watermelon. You might smell it and say something different. That's really the only way I could, like, put it into words. Salty watermelon. I love it. I think it's great. But I thought it was great after the first time I smelled it. So you might have a similar experience to me. But to me, that's one of those ones, that scent profile, Millicent Imperial, that after a few wearings, that I can see why a lot of people like it. I think I heard that was even Michael Jordan's signature scent for a lot of years. It was some Creed. I think it was that one though. I can see why. It smells really nice. But you might not think so. You might think it's overhyped. The same thing with this scent profile. Well, I'm going to use this as a reference, but the BR540, here's untold. I mean, the whole BR540 scent profile is pretty off the rails. There's people that literally tell me they cannot smell it. I mean, I say this every time, but yeah, that trips me out. I don't know how that's possible. That's one of those ones I can instantly tell if someone's wearing. I guess just some people, it's the saffron. It has to be. There's something about certain saffrons that are in like BR540 and Oud for Greatness, Oud for Glory, that just certain noses, for whatever reason, can pick up on. And there's plenty of notes that I don't pick up on. Believe me, I'm not saying I'm better than you, or I'm a higher level fragrance flipping sommelier than you. No, I'm just saying that when it comes to certain notes of saffron, it seems like me and some other people can pick it out a little bit easier. Because I smell this easily, no problem, across the room, all day. And I love the way it smells, but not everyone does. This is another one. Again, it's so hyped up. People will tell you, oh, burnt cotton candy, sugary vibe. But then you'll get people that say it smells like cigarettes. It smells like yesterday's party. It smells like you just left a party. And yeah, it smells like all of those things, actually. It smells like you're eating cotton candy at a party where people are smoking cigarettes around you. That's what it smells like to me. It's crazy. I always say it smells like the Bellagio. I'm in Vegas. That's what I smell when I smell that scent profile. I personally like it, but I could easily see how you don't like it. And if you don't smell it, like I just said, it must be something with the saffron. But yeah, that's another one. Very divisive, very divisive. Oh, so is this one. Oud for Greatness, Oud for Glory. I mean, rubber tire, gasoline, BO. Me, I get a version of BR540. To me, it smells like a tire is wearing BR540. It's a classy tire. It's a limo tire. But again, it's a saffron. I smell the same saffron in BR540 that I smell in this. So to me, this is like a magnified version of BR540 mixed with like rubber tire gasoline. But I personally like it. Maybe it was because I was told I was going to hate it so much. A bunch of influencers, especially a few that I like too, were like, oh, it smells like BO. So I was like, why am I going to waste money on a fragrance that smells like BO? But then I caught it on a flash sale. It was $16. And like, while I was looking for some buyer's confirmation, I saw a video of a wonderful lady who was like, oh yeah, no, it's great. It's like the male version of BR540. And I was like, oh, male version of BR540? That's right up my alley. And I got it. You know what? She was right. To me, at least. But I know not all of you will agree. So if you're not new around here, just skip 10 seconds and I'm going to show the Jen Scent clip. But if you're new around here, hello, here's Jen Scent agreeing also that BR540 and Oud for Glory, Oud for Greatness have a similarity.
The reason I bring that up is because some people find a similarity between Oud for Greatness and BR540, so you can kind of connect all the dots there.
But yeah, he goes on to say he doesn't agree, which leads me to believe he doesn't pick up that thing in the saffron, which is crazy, because his nose is way better than mine. I mean, he picks up stuff I've never even heard of before. But anyways, let's keep it moving. All right, the next one. Yeah, very divisive. This is one of those ones I got it and I was like, what, really? I can't believe how manly this is. Layton, and yes, this is Layton. My bottle broke in the flippin' unboxing. You can go watch the first smell, leaked everywhere, so I had to decant it into this. I don't immediately say that, people lose their mind, but this is my Layton, and it's way manlier than I thought it was gonna be. I like it after I wore it a few times, but if I would have smelled this before I got it, I don't think I would have got it. I would have been like, oh yeah, very manly, and I just would have moved on with my day. But it is nice if you like manly, not sweet fragrances. Like for how manly Polo Green was in like the 70s, this is the modern manly version of that. This, like oud wood, some of these fragrances, I'm like, man, you guys are just way too flippin' hardcore for me. I can't do it. I like the sweet stuff. Like this controversial one, Camera. We just talked about it recently though. Some people say it's just too sweet. It gives them headaches, smells like grandma. Yeah, I don't know. I love it. I love the cinnamon. But I will say, the second I got it and I smelled it, I was like, oh yeah, okay, cinnamon, nice. But then every time I smelled it after that, I was like, whoa, cinnamon, this is amazing. So to me, this is a staple. I love Camera, but you have to like cinnamon. And cinnamon almost leaning feminine. So if you don't like what I'm saying, just don't get Camera. And they're all kind of the same too. The Ducan is like the less cinnamony. So if you want the least amount of cinnamon, the Ducan's the way to go. But they also kind of smell like Camera. And the last one. Oh yeah, the Polo Flippin' Green. Well, it's just called Polo, but Polo Green on the flippin' streets. I mean, this is just straight cut grass. Grass, gasoline, 1970s, Burt Reynolds, the whole thing. That's what I smell. So if you want to smell like Burt Reynolds just finished cutting the grass in the flippin' 70s, that's what Polo Flippin' Green smells like. Yes, it's been reformulated a lot of times. Yes, it's not as strong, but it doesn't have beaver butt in it anymore. So I'd rather my fragrances be beaver butt free. Okay? It's a slight trade-off that I'm willing to flip and go with in this situation. But it's here, and if you want to smell manly, it's wonderful. But again, this is another one of those ones that people say like, oh, it's a staple, it's a classic, and you smell it, and you don't even smell your dad or your uncle. You smell your grandpa, who's possibly very rich. So you've been forewarned. If you want to smell like your rich grandpa, Polo Green. But let me know what you think down below. I appreciate you, and I love you. Tell me some of your overhyped or watch before you buy type fragrances, and maybe I'll put it in a part 2. But I appreciate you, and I love you, and I hope this video made you smile. And if it did, hit all those buttons, please, because that would truly make me smile. Have a wonderful day. Blessings all around. I'll see you on the next one. And bye for now, baby.